Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
If you don't like what we tell you to believe in, we'll kill you.
All right, kids, listen. Don't listen to this podcast.
Don't listen to this.
If you're not of age.
What's of age?
18.
So 16?
18. We're not in Atlanta.
Georgia is 16.
We're not in Atlanta. That's what I said. We're not in Atlanta. This is 18 and up. Look.
Atlanta.
We're a bunch of dudes, and we're going to say some really bad words.
Hey, guys. Welcome back to the Conspiracy Podcast.
Hello, my friends.
What's up, guys?
My name's Eric.
And this is Jorge.
And this is the guy everyone hates, Sean. Hello. It's that fucking asshole that they've been fucking annoyed with.
Welcome back to the show. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope your Tuesday's going well. We're getting ready to do, so much has happened in the last week with the Epstein Files.
Yeah.
So we're that's what this episode is going over some of the Epstein Files. But before we do,
by now everybody already knows who won the Super Bowl. We don't
know.
We don't
know yet, but you'll know by the time you hear this. You will know.
That's right.
Prediction, real quick.
Seahawks
for sure.
Yeah,
Seahawks, 100%.
Yeah,
it's definitely Seahawks. Oh yeah, and just real quick, I think Trashmaster said he didn't hear enough of this, but there you go.
There you go.
Anyways, as we do, we're gonna be shouting out some new patrons.
Yeah.
First, I just personally love this. He upgraded to rich person. And he specifically asked in his Patreon name, say my last name. Mm-hmm. So Kyle Haviland. Big fucking ups to Kyle Haviland.
Kyle.
Big time.
I should just say, Kyle, say my last name, Haviland. Because you're a fucking legend. And I actually sent a text. As soon as you joined, I sent a text to Eric sent me the text, and then I circled it. I was like, this guy's a fucking legend. Say my last name. So
he did a rich person for a year, yeah? I think so.
I have to double check.
I think that's as big as you can go.
Yeah.
Kyle, you might be getting a handwritten letter from me for the yearly rich person. Fucking God. So anyways, moving on, we got Blue Collar Bastard. I can say that one without having any reservations. There's no last name. We got Stephen P. Then we got Tom. This is a single name Tom, like Seal or Prince. He did a yearly founding crew.
Nice.
In pounds. So I think Tom's from over the pond. My guy. I love you, brother.
Cheerio, mate.
And then, then we got Chris, who also did a yearly at the conspirators level, because you're a fucking sexy man.
Yeah, you don't want that cheap shit.
I know. And then we have Tom Paintner, who did another yearly for the founding crew. So Tom, we appreciate you. And I love that you guys... You're committing to the year, so you're committing to listen to our madness for another year. Fucking love you guys.
Yeah.
And then we'll have, we got a bunch more to read, but I'm going to save them for the next episode so we don't take up too much of your time and get right into the juice.
Yeah. So late last week, a massive trove of long secret documents related to Jeffrey Epstein was made public by the U.S. Department of Justice. This release over 3 million pages of emails, photos, FBI reports, court records, and more. It's the largest disclosure to date on the convicted sex offender. Well, was he convicted?
Yeah,
yes, he was
convicted. But it was,
Yeah, he was
but
convicted.
the conviction was like, it was like soft. It was a weak ass.
That was back
conviction.
in 2008, if I recall, like the first one. Yeah,
A very weak conviction.
It includes hundreds of thousands of images, even video clips seized during investigations. They were all posted to the Department of Justice online.
All heavily redacted.
For anyone to examine. The sheer volume is overwhelming, and it's often disorganized and heavily redacted.
We picked some of those out and posted them on our Instagram and TikTok. So you guys want to check some of those out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how, like they'll give you an example. If I was arrested, they would have like 6 emails that were like sus. I don't.
True.
How do you have 3 million? Like it's so much shit.
Oh my God.
So brazen. Like what the fuck?
It's overwhelming.
yeah. It's overall.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's intentional?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think
100%.
we were kind of texting about this, and I think that it's one of those like hide in the confusion.
Hide it in plain sight kind
Yeah,
of thing?
yeah,
Or
kinda.
like
It's like
something like
it's
that.
like a super bill. When they put a super bill, they're
Yes.
like, you have 3 hours to review
9
these 8,000
million
pages,
Yeah.
and you're like, what? Like,
Or the other side of it I was thinking of is especially with Dan Bongino like kind of moving on from that role and Trump going on air saying we should move on. Like you heard him say, we should move on and la la la.
multiple times. So he's like, move on, people. Nothing to see here.
It almost feels like we can't figure this out. Fuck it.
no, but it's
Like here.
it's the
just here's
it's the
everything.
it's the brush off though.
Yeah.
See,
That's
why-
what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
why I think
though,
it's like they're not willing to risk the right people that need to go down going down.
Yeah.
Because they're propping the system up, and that I think it's like that on purpose.
Yeah.
Like if you're some rich billionaire psychopath and like you're doing sketch shit, you're gonna do stuff that makes you invaluable.
Yeah.
And any other case that doesn't involve, again, these billionaires, high, visible type targets, I guess, or whatever. But like any other case would be tons of other people getting arrested. There's been nobody else.
Dude, you'd be getting fucking tased. Like I watch those videos, like the petty theft. They're getting SWAT team.
Oh, yeah.
fucking swarming in. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Well, I hope that the internet sleuths come out.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm waiting
Right?
for.
Yes.
And like, yeah. So, and that's kind of a disclaimer to this episode, which is this is happening right now.
Literally.
Some of this in the pages that we've put together were today and or yesterday. And so there's going to be a lot more even by Tuesday when this comes out or
for sure.
by next week. So I just want you to keep that in mind when you're listening. This is all happening right now. It's not like an old story.
It's
that
a fluid system.
Yes,
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
definitely miss some shit, but
Yeah.
we were talking about like he can do a whole podcast just on
that.
these
Literally,
3
like,
million
hundreds of
pages.
hours on
Yeah.
this shit.
But we're trying to pick out like, first what we already know so far up until today, but second, just like what the good shit.
Yeah, that's right. And one
And by
other
good shit, you mean bad shit.
Yeah, exactly.
one other thing that I just want to touch on is just because your name is in this does not in one of the files does not mean
Yeah, that's
right.
and
like
that,
it doesn't mean
and that's
hawking.
a whole lot of things.
well, no,
You
and
know,
I think we brought this up on the original Epstein episode. Is that the guy purposely spread himself everywhere?
Right.
He was trying to get in touch with that because then it gives you a level of what's like the credibility.
Yeah.
And like you have like the plausible deniability. You're like, oh well, if you're saying I did this, you're saying everyone who was here did this.
yeah.
So it is tough, and I think all we will get, unfortunately, is like the court of public opinion. Like I don't think we're gonna get like what we really all want, which is like heads on a pike, and we want to see like fucking fire and brimstone because most like 99.9% of us are sane humans who think like it's completely, unquestionably the worst possible thing you can do is to violate the purity of a child. Like, come on, like what the fuck?
Yeah. So there might be some things in here. If your kids are listening, it's probably a good point to, we already do the disclaimer at the beginning, but there's
We've
some
already,
don't listen to
already
this.
cussed like 10 times so far. So.
No, but this is
That's on
worse
you
than
guys.
cussing.
Yeah, I know.
So some of the high-profile people that were featured in the archive simply because they kept in touch with Epstein even after the 2008 conviction, which
still like pen
in
pals?
itself, we should consider that it's not okay.
Yeah, if you're still in touch with a known sexual predator, you're instantly sus.
Yes.
Now, let's just put it into perspective. Let's say it was me.
Oh, I would never talk to you again.
Yeah.
I know, but would you maybe do I would email you or
100%
anything? Nothing.
100%
No reply of it.
I would be doing a public fucking announcement. He fooled me.
Fooled me once.
Yeah, fooled me once. You know what? I'm fucking, coincidence, Eric. It happened once. It's not it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, and to that point though, is that we're close.
We're tight.
Yeah. So
and I would
some
drop
of these
you.
guys
I'd
are
drop
not,
you like a fucking bad habit.
Yeah.
Bro.
So some of these guys, you have to go. They must have been tight.
Oh, they had to
stay in touch. Anyways, so as we go through these, kind of keep that in mind too. Like maybe somebody didn't actually do something inappropriate with a child, but when do you? I guess is the when do you go
when you disagree?
That's a really good point.
If you don't disagree with his conviction, or especially and especially if you knew maybe something was going on, and then you just like kind of ignore that, then. Anyways, when you find some shit,
when you're like, this isn't okay. Eric, okay, to your point, like if you were, let's say you were arrested, you were convicted of like robbery or something, I'd still be like, yo, bro, you doing okay? Like, you want me to bring you some shit,
but
give some
like
commissary cash?
Next level.
No, but like they were like, oh, Eric got convicted of touching children. I'd be like, I don't even know Eric who.
Yeah, Eric.
Who the fuck's Eric? I've never met an Eric in my entire life. I have no idea who he is.
That explains a lot from this guy, Eric.
Oh my god, great! Eric's edited that shit out.
But to Jorge's point, though, what if you thought I was innocent?
But there's
right, like
I see what you mean.
Yeah, you're like, oh, homie got a bad rap. I'm the only one protect. You know what I mean? I don't know, something like that. I'm trying to understand.
No, but it would be different because like you wouldn't know. Like you're like, why, Eric? Why are there 14-year-olds at the house? I gotta understand what's happening. You're like, no, it's cool, bro. Like
we're just having pizza.
There would be signs. There would be fucking signs.
We're just having pizza.
I would have to be literally blind to not know what was going on.
Right.
So that's why I don't think that you have to know something's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you're not that, especially when you don't get to be ultimate rich and powerful by being dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't, it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah. So the first things that we're going to take up are the most famous people that are in them.
Okay.
And you might like these people. So let's, and to the people listening, you might like these people and then go, okay, but they're in the Epstein Files.
Yeah. So like
I don't know what to tell you.
We're not like, this is not us taking sides. It's just who's there.
That's right. So the first one is Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the revelations involves Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul who previously downplayed any association of his with Epstein. The new documents show that Epstein and Musk corresponded over many years, including multiple attempts to meet up in person. In fact, emails indicate that the two men were in friendly contact around 2012 and 2013 during the holidays, discussing potential visits to Epstein's private Caribbean island, Little St. James. In November 2012, Epstein emailed Musk to ask, how many, and I quote, how many people will you be bringing to the Heli Island, offering a helicopter ride to the private island. Musk replied casually, probably just Tallulah and me. Tallulah was Musk's wife at the time. Then Musk inquired, what day night will be the wildest party on your island?
Oh, God.
It appears Epstein's notorious private island, sometimes called Orgy Island in the media, held an allure even to the owner of Tesla and SpaceX. On Christmas Day 2012, Musk emailed Epstein again from Los Angeles in search of a party, and he said, do you have any parties planned? I've been working to the edge of sanity this year. Once my kids head home after Christmas, I really want to hit the party scene in St. Bart's or elsewhere and let loose. Adding that a peaceful island experience is the opposite of what I'm looking for.
Oh, God. That's peaceful island experience. Yay.
Again, and like what we talked about at the beginning,
It doesn't mean that he's trying to
necessarily
fuck kids.
These are just circumstantially odd.
But the island is known as the orgy island.
But orgies don't necessarily mean that there's children.
Yeah, orgies.
True. Okay.
Orgies might just be actually that is orgies.
Yeah, with adults.
Fine.
Consenting.
But now we know it's not.
Yeah, I mean, let's. Well, yeah,
but Musk didn't know, or maybe he didn't know.
Maybe I'm saying there's plausible deniability that he didn't. He was like, "Oh, cool, I'm gonna get my." Obviously, the dude fucks everybody. He's got 3,000 kids. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's when I saw that, I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, like if you're like a Musk fan, like how are you trying?
Yeah,
how are you trying to defend?
But we're gonna keep reading, and I also have what Musk said in response, right? In his defense,
and I will quickly say. The one thing that the only, I guess, like defense of Musk, because he's notorious for this, is that he despises dumb people. Mm-hmm. Like he always like was like, oh, like you're like you're dumb. I hate you. Fucking blah. Yeah. And I can't imagine. I personally just can't imagine like some like 15-year-old chick talking to him and him being like him just like wanting to like jump off a fucking building.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm just saying that. Totally. I don't know how true that this my perception of him and like how his like weirdness.
Totally. Yeah. And also these could be fake.
What could be fake?
The emails?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be like the FBI's like fucking
completely could be fake. I mean, the emails that he wrote to Bill Gates were to himself as a draft.
Wait, what?
Oh, so okay, we'll get into Bill Gates later.
Yeah.
But you know the email about his like getting an STD.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a draft email?
It was a draft that he sent it was to Epstein from Epstein.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
But Epstein still sent it though.
I know.
So that's a weird thing.
So maybe he's covering his ass? I don't know.
Maybe he's like checking names. Granted, I don't like Bill Gates, but that's interesting. I did not know that.
So anyways, this is all, I'm just saying it all.
Who knows?
How hard is it to like make up an email?
Dude, I have 400 draft emails. I've literally
and back to what we were saying at the beginning, this could all be part of the plan of like hiding
how he spreads himself. Mm-hmm.
That's right. So I don't know, and that's why I say this is. I think too, if you go back and you remember, even Trump had said, it's just going to make people look bad. Remember?
No.
Okay, so he just said it's gonna like
make a lot of people look bad.
Make a lot of people look bad, but doesn't necessarily mean they're guilty, and it doesn't mean there's a black list.
That's true, but we also.
But he was also talking about himself.
This is what. But see, this is this is what I want though. I want the scrutiny on everybody. Like I want it on fucking Trump. I want it on Musk. I want it on everybody. I want the scrutiny. Yeah. You look into this shit. Yeah. If they're doing it, fuck you.
Yeah.
If Musk is doing it, he can go fuck off. If Trump's doing it, he can go fuck off too.
Yeah. This is what you get for the authorities messing up. Meaning, like they messed up, and that's why we're here.
They messed up hard.
Yeah. That's why we're here. And the 2008 conviction that like he got away with,
he
basically.
Got such
that's why we're
charges.
Here. Yeah. So, anyways, okay. So going back to this email between Musk and Epstein. So Epstein replied by saying, "I will see you on St. Barth. The ratio on my island might make Tallulah uncomfortable."
Oh, all bitches.
Okay. Then
sounds like Sean's college party.
Oh yeah, that was by design. The ratios were absurd.
Then Musk
20-1.
I can't miss if it's 20.
Musk replied with, "Ratio is not a problem for Tallulah."
Is Tallulah like the goth one?
I don't.
There's been so many. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember.
I'll look that up real quick.
The following year, in late 2013, Epstein tried again to entice Musk to come to the island. He emailed asking if Musk would visit the Caribbean that Christmas, mentioning that filmmaker Woody Allen was with him and that Musk might enjoy the trip. This time, Musk simply replied, "Yes."
Cool.
And it was just a yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not the goth one.
No.
But we have no idea if he went.
Okay.
There's no
like flight
all
log.
Nothing.
There's no like
nothing.
Travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
By September 2014, though, Epstein's assistant noted on his schedule, Elon Musk to island December 6th, quote, "Is this still happening?"
Okay.
And it was kind of just like a reminder email.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's almost like maybe. It's a maybe.
And maybe it just didn't even materialize. Yeah. So these friendly exchanges stand in stark contrast to Musk's past statements about Epstein. In public, Musk has distanced himself from Epstein, once calling him an obvious creep and saying he tried repeatedly to get me to visit the island. I declined.
Well, he didn't necessarily decline, and he was asking to party.
Yeah.
So like I get he's like trying to cover his ass for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, he was a big pusher of like saying release it.
Yeah.
So like that could be a situation where he's like, "Oh, I didn't do anything, so release it." But he definitely wasn't like, "Oh, he's pushing me." He's like, "I'm trying to party." Listen, bro, you were trying to party.
Yeah.
Don't try to fucking hide it.
Musk took to Twitter, and I'm just not going to call it X, okay? Because I can't.
You can't do it.
Can't. Yeah, I can't.
Twitter, you just sound ancient now.
I know, but I just can't.
Fucking boomer.
I can't with X. It's the most like
it is stupid.
It's so bad.
But it's. I think he probably did it because it's on brand with like SpaceX and like whatever. So it's probably just on brand.
I know.
It is
whatever. It's just
I like Twitter. I like Twitter better.
He's obsessed with X. Like if you listen to his book, he wanted to name PayPal X too.
Oh, so this is like he's like, oh, now I'm rich enough. I can do what the fuck I want.
Yeah. But he said that he had very little correspondence with Epstein and declined repeated invitations to go to his island or to fly on his Lolita Express.
Well, we don't have emails of that.
He did acknowledge some of these emails do exist and could be misinterpreted and used by detractors to smear my name. In short, Musk admits the emails exist, but he insists he never actually partied with Epstein. And the communications between Epstein and Musk is not a proof of any crime whatsoever.
Yeah, it's not. It's not proof. That's fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, I see, like, if I was gonna be in a situation where that happened, I'd be like, yeah, I corresponded with the guy. I thought he was just another billionaire. You know, I didn't realize what was going on. I thought I was just gonna go to a rager party and like I'm a billionaire.
Yeah.
But see, that's when you contradict yourself and what actually happened, it looks bad.
Yeah.
It just looks
just
bad.
molding it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And 5 years earlier, he was convicted.
Right. Because
again, remember when we talked about that?
Yes, 13 or something.
He was convicted. So he's convicted for soliciting a minor.
And these communications were after
2013.
Yeah. Oh, see, that looks way worse. That's so much.
That was our conversation at the beginning. Like
that's
when
I didn't know that. That's bad. That looks super bad.
Also, he was convicted for soliciting a minor.
So not trafficking.
So he was not in the. I don't think he was in the database.
No, he was.
He was?
Yeah.
No, for sure.
If you're a sex offender.
100%. No, but there's like grades. I think he did a little interview where I think we even posted it.
Something like that.
Where he's like, oh, it's like I'm a grade 1, which is like the lowest grade.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're such a fucking
where nothing
gross
happened,
piece
but
of shit.
he
was
asked
trying
for
to.
it.
Yeah, he was trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit. Like it's such a bullshit.
Yeah.
You got fucking.
So if you wanted to go to Musk's Twitter, this week he posted the following, and I quote, "They are trying to deflect responsibility to me from the truly guilty. I have not been to any of Epstein's party, his plane, or his island, but many others have. Those who have committed serious crimes need to be prosecuted."
If by he means the media, then I mean, he's not wrong. Like what we see in the media is definitely a lot of attacks on Trump and Musk, and like it just happens to be a lot of the Republicans, and they just.
But the thing is, it goes both ways too.
Well, you don't see it both ways in the media.
I'm saying the media is like a hydra. You know, there's like it's just attacking everything, and it's like it's both sides. There's like the left wing media and there's the right wing media, and all they do and all they know how to do is attack the other side, and then that creates dissent amongst us. And then, you know, if you focus, we talk about this on the Discord, you know, and it's like because we have a debate section in our Discord, and it gets kind of heated. And the thing is, though, most of the time we're consuming, for the most part, one-sided biased argument.
Yeah.
And it's
Where,
depending
look,
on where you are.
Exactly. And
Actually.
it's like, look at these assholes, and you're getting it from both sides. But the point that I made, which I think is true, is that most people believe that what they're doing is the right thing, and that they're like justified in their actions. And I'm going to take this because I watched this video because I love Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, okay.
I think he's unbelievable. And so there was an interview.
He's an actor from
Inglourious Basterds and Django, and he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So he got interviewed, and so Christoph Waltz, he did such a good job playing that character because he wasn't like he didn't seem like a bad guy. Mm-hmm. You know, he was like jolly and kipper.
You're talking about the Nazi hunter?
Yeah, when he was a Nazi hunter. Yeah. And they made a good point.
Or not Nazi hunter. He was a Nazi.
He was a Jew hunter.
Jew hunter,
yeah.
Yes.
So they made a good point is that like, he's like, I wasn't, they asked him, they're like, well, how could you, how did you do so well at like being evil? Like, how did you get into character to be so evil? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, everyone thinks they're doing the right thing. So he didn't think he was evil because he thought he was doing the right thing. That's exactly what's happening now. It's you think you're doing the right thing, and like you think that your cause is like the just cause, and everyone does. Everyone thinks their cause is the just cause. So naturally, the other side is the enemy. The other side is the evil side.
Yeah.
But everyone thinks they're on the side of good. So it's like you're in a war. You think you're right. The other side thinks they're fucking right. It's like that's what happens, and that's what. So you think you automatically think their side's evil.
Sometimes you do know.
Oh,
what the
sure,
fuck you're doing. Like you know the evilness. Like perfect example, MC. He knows.
He's fucking evil. That guy's evil as
exactly.
Fuck. That guy, there is no side. Yeah. He's the evil.
Yeah. Have you seen some of his interviews?
No.
It's you should watch them. Like he's a bit slimy.
He's disturbing.
Like it's hard. It's hard to watch.
He's very disturbing,
especially now knowing all the things. But yeah. Anyways, okay. So and then one of the final things that Musk said about it, he says, and I quote, "Nobody has fought harder for full release of the Epstein Files and prosecutions of those who abused children more than I did. Knowing full well that the legacy media, far left propagandists, and those who are actually guilty would, 1, admit nothing, 2, deny everything, 3, make counter accusations against me, I knew that I would be smeared relentlessly. Despite never having attended his parties or been on his Lolita Express or set foot on his creepy island or done anything wrong at all. Nonetheless, the extreme pain of being accused of being the opposite of who I am was worth it. The strong must protect those that cannot protect themselves, especially vulnerable children. I will gladly accept any amount of future pain to do more to protect kids and give them a chance to grow up and have happy lives." Elon Musk.
Sounds like some PR company wrote that for him.
Well, I think so.
What'd you say?
So I thought it was nice.
I think the end is nice for sure. Yeah. But when you're
that's the point.
When you're that when you're that level of person, you have a PR company unless you're fucking DT, because that motherfucker doesn't give a shit sometimes. Jesus Christ.
I don't think I don't think he did anything right.
Yeah,
I personally don't think that either.
But now that you've read the emails,
but I think he maybe.
But reading those emails, right? Let's say they're true, and let's say he did know,
or at least maybe he.
Let's
thought
say
about
he still didn't go, right? But
you still were in communication,
and you still planned on.
Yeah, you still said you wanted a party.
Back to what you guys were saying earlier. It doesn't mean that he planned or he knew that there was minors there that would that was the plan. It was just it could have just been like a fucking let me go to a sex party. Like
it's still sus though.
Yeah, for sure.
And I agree. Like there is no like definitive. It's no definitive proof that he did anything wrong at all, or even went. But the fact that it was after he was already convicted, like sus. I'm not being like, let's do a rager.
But I will give it to him because maybe he's trying to make amends.
Yeah,
by saying, you know what, I'm going to be blasted, but still release everything. Because he has been a proponent.
He has been pushing it.
Releasing
he's been
everything,
pushing it
including,
hard.
And
he knew it was going to come out that these emails came out.
Oh, of course he knew. Yeah, 100%.
And he's been blasted before even all this. Like he just kind of used to the hate now, you know? So
Oh,
like,
for
bring
sure.
it on.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, God, I had to get used to the hate we get, and we're nobodies. Like, we're fucking zero. I can only imagine the shit that he's getting.
It's all good. He's gonna be the first trillionaire. Like he ain't got nothing to worry about.
He's fine.
Shit.
He's totally fine.
So then, moving on from Musk, one of the most dramatic consequences of the new Epstein file release didn't happen in Washington, actually. And for our listeners over across the pond, you guys will know because this is happening in there. And you were just talking about what, like the news situation in each location, like or each angle.
Yeah.
And this is the major thing happening in the UK.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because of the files. Yeah. It happened in London. At the center of it all was Peter Mandelson. And he's the UK's ambassador to the United States and one of the most powerful political figures in modern British history. Mandelson had been a key architect of the Labour Party's rise in the 90s and 2000s. But the new Epstein documents reopened old questions about his long-standing relationship with Epstein. According to the newly released material, investigators found emails suggesting that Mandelson had shared sensitive government information.
Oh my God.
With Epstein.
Big no-no.
The files also revealed a friendship that continued even after Epstein's first conviction, including supportive messages and private communications.
Oh my God.
In addition to this, if you Google his name right now, the only images that are in the files are him without pants on.
Oh, you're fucked, bro. You're done. You're fucking donezo, bro.
I'm not even joking. Look him up, and it's just him in white chonies.
Oh, no.
In like a hotel room.
Like tighty whities,
Yes.
just like vibing.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. This guy's donezo.
Yes. The political fallout was immediate. British police launched an investigation into alleged misconduct in public office, and searches were then carried out at properties linked to Mandelson. Within days, he resigned.
Well, yeah.
And stepped down from political life. But the scandal didn't stop. Prime Minister Starmer, who is the Prime Minister of the UK, who had appointed Mandelson, suddenly found his own leadership under threat.
These fucking cunts.
And the controversy continued to increase in the criticism of Parliament and among the public, with some analysts calling it one of the biggest crises in Britain in years.
Why is it always like our leaders who were the shadiest motherfuckers? Like, why?
Because they think they're elite and they can get away with anything.
I know. I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
I literally hate that.
Yeah, and this is happening like this week.
Yeah, like
so
right
like
now.
for our UK listeners and stuff, I know there's a lot more to this, but this is just a synopsis until we see actually what happens in the UK. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. This is like planet-wide effects.
Oh, just like fucking eruption. The corruption eruption.
I just pulled up one of the photos that we were talking about.
Oh no, he looks like he's wearing a jock strap.
Yeah. So it's,
and like
it's
who is,
Mendelsohn
and the
in
chick's
a-
face is
Oh,
like
he's
the chick's face is
cooked.
bleeped out.
Dude, he's
Oh, this
cooked.
guy's good. This guy is cooked for sure.
How do you explain that?
I mean, dude, there could
I
be
know.
there could be a picture like that, like with me and my wife, and I would be fucked.
Yeah.
like it doesn't even matter that it's such.
Also, I don't know who the woman is because it's
Her face is,
redacted
like, redacted,
or whatever,
yeah.
but
Mm.
she's in a robe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like that's like a after.
Oh,
Like shit
100%.
happened. Shit like
Yeah.
shit went down.
And the homie just
And
couldn't
who-
even put pants on.
He
but
couldn't
he's
even wear like briefs.
showing her an iPad. Is that
And
an
who
iPad?
took that photo?
Yeah, who took the photo? That's a great. Who the
You
fuck
know?
took that
I know.
photo?
It's a good point.
It's like, I need this blackmail right here. Thank you.
Oh hey buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
delivering your pizza.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I know there's a lot more.
A lot more.
that our UK friends are probably going through right now with the
Oh, yeah.
whole everything, and also how does it tie into the prime minister? Because the prime minister appointed him to be the UK to US ambassador, and
we
then
were saying that he started catching flack for that too, right?
yeah,
Like,
that's right.
he's-
He's under.
Well, it's heavy.
under some
Heavy
heat.
is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're in charge, everyone, like all of your subordinates, are now reflect on you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next we come to Mr. Bill Clinton.
It's like Do we need to say more?
I mean, we do really. I mean, fuck this guy was a piece of shit before this happened. Before Epstein, he was an asshole.
So this one is so weird to me because there's conflicting things. Everybody's seen all the photos. Him in the pool,
in the hot
jacuzzi,
tub,
him with the Jerry Lewis shirt.
Yeah,
with like matching
on the jet, like him. It's him everywhere.
Gosh,
like the dude who's he's 50% of the documents are fucking him.
One of the reasons Bill Clinton's name never seems to leave the Epstein story is simple. There's so much visual and travel evidence tying Epstein and Clinton together.
Not to mention his history.
Yeah,
I mean, it almost feels like Clinton,
Monica.
Like, was Clinton like one of the masterminds here? Like, I feel like he's like deeply involved.
Yeah. Or he's just a fucking
fuck boy.
Yeah,
just fucking needing the thing, you know?
No, but why does he need it from kids? He could just buy a hooker.
Yes,
who's like 30.
But yeah. Over the years, photographs surfaced showing Clinton and Epstein together on events, on trips, flight logs, placing him in different legs of the journey to the island. Those trips, according to Clinton's representatives, were tied to humanitarian work.
Okay.
And foundation business in Africa and Europe.
Okay.
But the newly released Department of Justice files don't introduce any more shocking evidence. There's no smoking gun in the new release, but it's more affirmation of their relationship.
Yeah, and that he was there, and he and like if you're there more, like okay, look, if like Stephen Hawking was there like one time, I'd be like, okay, he probably didn't do shit. You know, I'd be like 100%. But if he was there like 50 times, that's like your odds of like just from a statistical point of view, it's like you knew something, you were involved in something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The other side of it, actually, somebody commented or sent us a message or something like saying about Hawking that how could he rape somebody?
He can't.
So he was
like assisted rape.
No, they were like they raped him. So horrible.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Like, do it.
But if
do
you
it
think,
more.
But if you think about it, like what?
Well, no,
he's a paraplegic.
No, because also it's like it's rape insinuates that there's an unconsenting party.
Yeah.
So if he's doing something, even if he's like telling them what to do, and the other person isn't necessarily consenting or legally able to consent, it's rape.
Yeah.
So that's like, while he may not physically be capable, it's possible that he was directing something.
Yes.
I'm not saying that he did anything,
or
I'm
he
just
was
saying,
using his stature as. He was famous.
He's very famous. He's one of the one of the most brilliant minds.
So kind of using your stature to go, I don't fucking know. I don't even.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he did
Yeah.
anything, but
yeah. But okay, but Clinton, right? And we've done episodes on the Clinton family and that sort of thing. But really what it does show in the new release of the Epstein Files is that they weren't just distant acquaintances.
No, they were like tight. They were homies.
Yes.
So there's no smoking gun, but there is, like I said, affirmation of they were tight.
Yeah.
Well, there's no smoking gun. There's just like the holster and the fingerprints on the gun, and the gun may not be smoking, but like he's touched the gun many times.
Yeah. And what about the subpoenas?
Yeah.
So, that's right.
Yeah. So they were subpoenaed.
To testify in front of Congress.
Testify in front of Congress, and then they refused.
Him and
Hillary.
They mean, yeah.
Yeah, and then now they have said they're going to appear.
Well, first they said no.
Yeah, at first they said no.
Yeah.
And then people called for them to be held in contempt.
In contempt, of course.
Because you have to show up for a subpoena.
It's illegal. It's like a legal summons.
Also, you don't look very innocent.
I'm not. Why would I testify in front of Congress?
Yeah. So now, as of like today or yesterday,
I think,
they said they are going to appear, but they've called for it to be open and public and live.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
And now they're going at each other on Twitter. Like,
oh yeah,
Hillary's posting on Twitter like, "You want to fight? Then we'll have a fight in the open forum."
Who fight?
Hillary and the quote unquote investigative unit.
Oh my God.
Of
Hillary,
Congress.
come on.
Yeah.
So she's saying like, you want to fight, then let's do it in the public eye.
Which they have
Smart
had,
move.
well, they've had time now to like
I think
strategize,
right.
and I think
for-
the strategy is going to be like, how many times can I mention Trump in this
And let's
hearing?
Not, let's not
That's what
forget,
it is. Like you
it's
already.
most likely true.
Let's
Yeah.
not forget, they are both lawyers.
That's a great point.
That is a good.
Bill and Hillary are from Yale lawyers. Like
But
they're not like
I
they're
think
not
Bill's-
dumbos.
I think Bill's probably lost some of the juice. Let's be honest. Like
Literally,
I think like
yeah.
the whiskey sours and the fucking cigars might have like shaved a little bit off the old
yeah.
the old
old
tree
dome.
there. Yeah, the old dome.
I
there.
mean, I'm gonna watch that.
oh,
Are you
for
gonna watch
sure.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they want too.
I know.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
I
it is,
think
it
it's-
is what I want. It is what I'm in.
I could be mistaken, but I think it's February 24th.
oh, really? So it's
Yeah.
like pretty
Coming up.
soon.
No,
Yeah.
but see, I think it's
This is gonna be bigger than like a Tyson fight.
no, but I think
Bigger
it's
than
it's
like the OJ
Oh
trial.
No.
or like
No.
the
Yeah.
the Johnny Depp trial, dude. I watched that.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking pretty much did not work when that was on. I was watching that shit.
Yeah, that was like a drama series in itself.
No, but it's just this classic. Like this feels like political theater.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah, it's just like because even for example, it's like I feel like all these like testimonies and stuff is all fucking bullshit anyways. Like if you watch, like there's all the reels and the videos and the YouTubes about like, when they have people testifying in front of Congress and like it's filmed.
Yeah.
And like they just still don't answer the questions. They're like, answer the question. They're like, blah, they don't answer. And it's like, whatever. Like
Yeah.
they don't have all they can just misdirect and everything. And they're not like it's not like an actual like, oh, you're on trial. Like you're on like an actual
Right.
criminal trial
No.
where it's like, oh, if you'd have to plead the fifth, but you can only plead the fifth if you're implicating yourself in a separate crime. That's what pleading the fifth means. I think most people have like a misunderstanding of what pleading the fifth is.
Right.
Pleading the fifth is where if you're going to testify to something that will implicate you in a separate crime, you have the right to not say it, to not implicate yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like saying like, oh, well, you were hanging out with John Stevenson and you're like, yeah, and he was doing this, but you're like, yeah, but at the same time, I was also like trafficking drugs. So like another guy, when I was with them, you're like, well, I plead the fifth so I don't implicate myself in something else separate, non sequitur to the thing.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
I don't
just
think they
bullshit.
would. I don't think they're gonna just
No.
call for a public hearing and then plead the fifth.
No.
No,
I
I'm
agree.
saying they can't. Like, I'm saying that
Oh, they
doesn't
can't, yeah.
apply because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not a criminal trial.
Right.
That's my point. Is like they
It's
don't.
more of a.
they
It's a
don't have-
Congress.
Well, it's
run
political theater.
No, the
as
thing
Sean-
is
as
political
Sean was
theater
saying.
Oh,
because
I
like
see.
they don't have to answer. Like they can ask them a direct question and they could just go off on a different tangent. And they're
Yeah.
not. They don't. You don't have
not
to.
a
It's not-
trial.
yeah, you're not going
It's
to
not
be.
a
You
trial.
can't be held in
And then-
contempt of court.
And
And
Because
then
like
from,
not,
from the other side, Congress also just asks questions just to frame them in a certain way.
100%.
Because once they start talking, they're like, "I redact my time" or whatever they say. Like they're like, basically, shut the fuck up. Let me ask you another question.
It's
I'm
all
like,
bullshit. It's
Yeah.
all fucking bullshit. Like
Yeah.
this whole thing, it's all bullshit. They're not gonna. Obviously, the Clintons aren't gonna be like, well, yeah, we were doing illegal. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a.
I do.
Still gonna watch.
I'm kind of
Still gonna watch.
Yeah, I'm
100%.
kind of. I'm kind of hoping though. At least I get to see their faces.
Yeah.
When they're asked the questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping whoever does the inquiry, it is not a little fucking.
Well, I mean, we're gonna say
Puss
that,
about
but
it,
like you remember
right?
saying, I remember saying Bill when he said he did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah, true.
It looked pretty fucking believable.
Did you
Yeah.
ever see? Did you ever see the Bobby Kennedy, the old? So when he was the attorney general, he would get people up on the stand and
like, dominate them?
like mafia guys, and he would just ask them the most
Insane
direct questions, like the most insane line of questioning. And I'm hoping it's of that caliber.
I would
Yeah.
hope so too.
Yeah.
I think we're all
I don't
hoping.
know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll keep hoping.
But
forever.
the Clinton quote unquote organization, they maintain that Bill took only a limited number of trips.
Well, define limited.
Yeah.
It was only like 30 to 45 trips.
That they were
Per
all
quarter.
they were all tied. The only times he ever went on the plane was tied to foundation work. And he never, ever visited the island.
That's
That's
fucking
bullshit.
bullshit. Legit bullshit. What? Oh, the hot tub is part of. Is this part of the foundation?
Strategically, though, they must know there's no evidence.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Well,
otherwise they wouldn't press
all
that.
the evidence they have is circumstantial.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no hard evidence. There's obviously there's no video of him doing heinous acts. Obviously,
but
so they know
they would have.
They would have
pressed
criminally
charges
or
by now,
they would have had a
hopefully.
grand jury, and he would have been
No, but
theoretically
hear
on
it out
trial.
though. If they are pressing so hard on the fact that he's never visited ever, that means there's no evidence that exists of him there.
Or it
But
can
how
just
is
be
that
no
possible
photo
with
of him
so
on the
many
island.
cameras?
It can just be disputed. It can just be
Yeah.
disputed. And there's a big thing too about all the cameras and all the footage that Epstein had at all of his properties, not just the island, on all of his properties.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Exactly.
Where's all
That's
that
what I'm
footage?
saying. Yep.
Yeah.
There was cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But clearly that's not being released to the public
Right.
because they destroyed it.
Is this supposed to be the final? This is all the Epstein files that
Pretty
they're going
much,
to be
yeah.
releasing, right?
Pretty much. But again, also by next week, I mean, it takes so long to
Whoopsies,
get.
we found some more.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, it's also you can't everything won't be released to the general public. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but if it's redacted,
No,
why
but
not?
I'm saying in a criminal
I hope
investigation,
so.
they release videos and images
but
already.
in any criminal investigation,
oh, okay,
you're not going to you can't release actual.
Then why not say that? Why not say we're still
because
on?
they're not going to do shit. They're not going to do anything. That's the
meanwhile,
fucking
Dan
problem.
Bongino is I'm out.
Yeah.
I can't even say his name right.
Bongino.
Yeah, get it right.
No, it's because they're not going to fucking do anything. We all knew it. I knew it from the fucking jump. They're not going to do shit. They're not going to do anything.
Infuriating.
Because guess what? It's the U.S. government.
But don't you think
they're
the
fucking untrustworthy?
Don't you think anything we post, for example, about Epstein, explodes?
Well, yeah, because we all want justice
on our socials. Yeah.
But meaning, don't you think maybe the people's uproar will cause
it won't
a different?
No,
No?
because guess what'll happen? Guess what they'll do?
It's already
it's got-
been.
It's
It's been public
no,
uproar.
but it'll never get to the
And
point.
pressure.
It'll never get to the point where it's like a fucking powder keg where it's gonna explode and it's we're gonna revolt unless you do something.
Yeah.
Because who's gonna go on the street of Tampa going Epstein? It's just too vague.
Do you know how
I guess.
do you know how easy it is to be like, oh okay, they're gonna shit, the people are gonna fucking come take our fucking power from us because we actually serve them because we're civil servants. The fucking definition of your job. Oh, there's the economy collapses, or the economy. Oh, we had a huge stock market dip, and everyone loses all their money, and everyone's all freaked out about that. Or it's
I'm freaked out.
Iran got nuclear capability again, or it's or it's this, or it's X, or it's Y, or it's Z, or it's and that's why they keep us against each other. Because if 50% of the populace is like this other 50%, they're too busy fighting each other to really address the real problem.
Yeah,
which
just
is
do anything.
All of them.
Yeah.
They're all the fucking problem.
Well, the next one is our president of the United States,
DT.
Mr. Donald Trump. Few names in Epstein's orbit ignite as much controversy as Donald Trump. The president's social connections with Epstein date back into the 80s and to the 90s. Epstein frequented Mar-a-Lago Club in Florida, and the two were photographed at many parties. Trump has long claimed that he cut ties with Epstein in the early 2000s, allegedly after Epstein made an advance on one of the employees, leading to what he had said was a falling out in 2004. The newly released files largely support his claims that he distanced himself because there's not a lot after that time.
Yeah, unlike on the Elon thing where it's 2013.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, he's been convicted.
That's right. But what's absolutely crazy in all of this is how much Trump's name is in all of these newly released files.
And it's also in it in different contexts too. It's not it's in a variety of different ways.
And it could be
bizarre.
it could be an FBI memo. It could be he sent an email referring to him, and that's his name being said. So he had nothing to do with that. But
see, there's another thing that's interesting about the files. It's it's not just only Epstein's emails. It's we had someone call in and give us some sort of testimony, and they said this, and it's Trump's involved, or it's so So it is interesting that there's all these different aspects. It's not just like, just one shade of it.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. So it's estimated that his name is mentioned 38,000 times in the documents.
It's such an obnoxious amount of times.
Wow.
Again, it's
not
you know what I
necessarily
mean?
him. It's not necessarily him
Yes.
going back and forth with Epstein and talking. It's just like it was mentioned.
Yes.
Exactly.
But also, it does kind of go back to. Do you remember when Musk and Trump had their
little
blowing
spat?
up?
Yeah.
They're blowing up, and then Musk tweeted, "The reason they're not released is because you're in them."
Trump's in the files.
And then he deleted that tweet.
Yeah, that's true.
So it kind of makes sense if Musk only had a very broad stroke understanding of the whole files.
Well, it does make sense
Because his
like,
name's 38,000 times. So
yes,
but
so,
also it's like, how would Musk even like he had to have known like, okay, at one point in time they were acquaintances at least, maybe homies, and then obviously Trump's a fucking abrasive motherfucker. Like I can understand, homie pisses me off sometimes.
They both are.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like they're like almost one and the
like
same personality.
If you were a billionaire, you're probably a piece of you're fucking asshole.
Right.
Yeah, like let's be real.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, and then so I'm going to read a couple of the emails that were released, and you guys tell me what you think of these emails. Okay, one newly revealed email dated September 28th, 2012, suggests somebody in Epstein's circle floated this idea in an email, and the reason why we say somebody is because it was redacted.
God, these motherfuckers! This is goddamn redaction.
Yeah, and I quote: "It says, what does J.E. Jeffrey Epstein
obviously
think of going to Mar-a-Lago after Christmas instead of his island?"
And this is when? In 2012
in September.
Okay.
In this message, with the sender and recipient both redacted, the email implies that as of late 2012, years after his conviction, there was consideration of Epstein spending the holidays at Trump's venue instead of his
But wasn't
island.
he banned? Maybe it was like a...
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was like a...
That's all the data we know.
A shadow.
There was
ban?
no even reply.
But who was... Oh, we don't even know who it was to.
We don't even know.
It could have literally been like to JFs.
Yeah.
It could have been to himself. Like
to AOLsupport.com. Like,
Trump, for his part, has denied any renewed friendship during that time. And indeed, there is no actual evidence that shows he was publicly with Epstein at any point past the mid-2000s.
I was going to say, what about that photo?
yeah, I'm like, we've 100% photos.
That's definitely 80s, 90s.
Yeah, that was like... Trump looked
right?
young. He
Yeah.
looked
So
fresh.
it does... the lack of any other Trump things past that time.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's the one
Yeah.
saving grace is that like there's not after like a certain point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas like the Elon, it's just the public opinion, court of public opinion. That's all we
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
After 2008.
Yeah.
Ooh, I mean, you
So-
know what he was doing.
So
I mean,
another document that came out in the Epstein Files is a 2009 deposition from one of Epstein's former employees. His name was Juan Alissi, and he was a longtime house manager. He testified under oath that Trump never stayed overnight at Epstein's house and never received a massage there.
They asked him specifically, did
Yeah.
he get a massage? Like, not like, did he fuck underage chicks? It was like, did he get a massage? Ask the hard questions.
Alessi did recall Trump coming over for dinner occasionally,
Okay.
pre-2009.
And this is in Palm Springs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But notably, Trump would dine in the kitchen with the staff rather than at Epstein's table.
What?
Interesting.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
How the fuck would he do that?
Man
of the people.
One anecdote from Alissi, he described driving Epstein's close associate Maxwell, Ghislaine, to Mar-a-Lago, where Maxwell then approached an underage girl at the club spa in an encounter that eventually led Maxwell into recruiting that girl into Epstein's abuse. The girl was Virginia Guffrey.
Oh.
And you remember Virginia Guffrey?
Oh, I
was the
remember.
one-
She was like the main, and then she killed herself, quote unquote.
Yeah. But Trump's role in that
Even
story,
though she tweet like,
Yeah,
I
she's
would
like,
never.
I
do
would not
this.
do this. It was, literally.
but the part of Trump is that he merely was the owner of the club.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Right.
and it's like, you know how much money it costs to be a member at Mar-a-Lago?
Mm.
If if I was paying like whatever that's like $1 million, $2 million, some shit, like some crazy. Like, if I'm worrying about my fucking kid getting like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then if that were the case, who would you start targeting or pointing the finger at?
Well, I wouldn't know. I mean, obviously, I would bring it up to ownership for sure, but but it's the same thing. It's
Which is Trump.
No, but it's the same thing. Like,
well, I mean,
but think about
the general manager. It wouldn't necessarily be
but here
I'm saying,
like
that was
you
your
don't
daughter,
go when
you're
you
not
go to
gonna
the
be like general manager. You're just
no,
gonna
I know,
start,
but
like,
but I'll put it to you this way.
But when you go to the Marriott and something bad happens to the Marriott, you don't go to the CEO
like
of
the
Marriott.
yeah, but
no, but
right?
I'll give you a great. I'll give you a perfect example. Perfect example. This is actually the most relevant example possible.
This is the best example ever.
It is because it's the exact scenario.
I just love the build.
The Catholic Church. When all that was going down with these priests, does that mean inherently like the Pope is fucking responsible?
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, he was part of your church. You were in on it.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't mean that.
True.
Is it unforgivable? Yes. Did the church try to cover it up? Yes. And that is a fucking big fucking, that's fucked up.
And did that church and religion take a hit in general?
Fuck
it
yeah,
affected
dude.
everybody.
It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
But do I inherently think like the Catholic Church is evil and into like fucking kids? No. I don't.
No, but there's still that PR, aspect.
From a PR aspect, it's a nightmare.
Forever.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like that's why it's such a good example because it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, how do you assess blame? It's just so difficult.
No,
it's such a tricky, and this is not me like protecting Trump. I'm just saying like it's a realistic situation you have to figure out. Like how do you figure out who's wrong? It's so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's like their fault because like they own it, but it's
Maxwell's
like,
wkind
Ghislaine's a bitch. Yeah, she's fucking wrong.
She's a fucking and Epstein.
Yeah, and Epstein.
So that testimony kind of provided backup to what Trump has been saying, which is that he did peace out, or however you want to say it. Like he
wrote him off after 2008, 2009.
In 2008.
True, but also to play devil's advocate and like, who is this guy? Juan? What's his name?
He was the house manager.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a house manager. I thought he was like just like house minion.
No.
It's like a random like servant.
Totally,
like,
and it's possible that also was.
Who knows? I don't know. We gotta look at both sides. Conspiracy.
No. But that hasn't
in
stopped.
theory, like he's there every day. He's
house manager.
He sees everything that's happening.
I get it.
Yeah.
I thought he was just like a random house guy. I didn't know he was like important at all. He was like a dude.
That hasn't stopped the rumor mill from churning, though. The Department of Justice was careful to point out that amid the hundreds and thousands of references to Trump in the documents, some are outright false or fantastical. In fact, the release includes everything in the FBI's Epstein Files. So this is tips, call-ins.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like someone's
it's
like,
not
this
just it's not just what was in Epstein's closet, or on his phone. It's everything.
It's everything. It's all
everything, right?
Well, there was even one thing I saw that was like it was talking about something that happened at one of Trump's other country clubs, and like, and this is just a point. I'm not saying like, oh, all the stuff's a lie. It could very well be true. But this one particular thing, it was, they were like, oh, it happened at this one country club, but it was the dates that they gave were 2 years before that country club existed. So I was like, oh, okay. Because I was reading it, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck's happening? Yeah. He's doing this shit, but there was that country club literally didn't exist.
Yeah.
When this was said. So I'm saying it's everything. It's
totally.
It's everything.
Yeah. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who was overseeing the release, confirmed on national TV that after reviewing everything, and I quote, there was nothing in there that allowed us to prosecute anybody.
Great. What did I say? Nothing's happened. No justice.
To reviewing the play, there's no flag on the field. Like, that's what it sounded like you were going to say.
So this is
pick the flag up.
Yeah.
There's no penalty.
This is the part that I get a little mad about because
a little?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like, sure, I get it that they did not succeed in finding evidence that was prosecutable. Yeah. But isn't there enough circumstantial that you need you need just somebody to go
investigate?
Yes, and be a dog, and be a hound.
Find it, yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's what is making everybody mad is that there's so much circumstantial evidence that how could there not be something there?
Yes. There's got to be something there.
Yes. And our current administration or whoever's in charge with it, and I know how mad Dan Bongino is.
Bongino
is about how, like, who cares? Move on. We don't do anything. Fucking, I get it. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we have jobs, buddy.
This is your only job.
I fucking hate that. I got bummed out by that. Yeah.
The I'm back episode.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I got it. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, what do you mean? Like, that's your job. We have jobs. We don't do that. That's not our thing. Anyways.
Yeah, he was trying to hide behind the volume of like stressful other situations he's in. Everything's a level 10. Everything's a level 10.
Like,
well, why did you take the job?
Yeah.
Also, like, what did you campaign on for years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you campaign on lowering taxes
and you don't lower taxes, you just didn't succeed. I got it. There's opposition. I understand. And it's probably harder than I even imagined. Well, this is what we call in the biz a lie.
Yeah, but also then don't get on the airwaves and shit on 1 million people. I didn't like it. Sorry.
I just don't like.
I didn't like it.
I mean, I was hyped up. I was like, okay, maybe something will actually happen.
Yeah.
And then after the whole fucking shenanigans with like the influencers and they had the binders, I was like,
I know.
I was like, that was when I was like, yep, this is fucked.
Cringy.
I was like, this is so fucked.
That was so cringy.
And I knew it. And then like
binders.
And like people hold out hope and like, no, they're building cases. I'm like, they're not doing shit.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking not doing anything.
I know.
And it's sad. And I was like, I lost faith. I was like, nothing's happening.
And the biggest bummer is that it seems like everybody now in the administration who's still there, not Bongino, but the other guys and everybody else is like, move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Just move on, Sean. Move on. Like, worry about the economy or worry about your tariffs.
Yeah.
Move on.
You know what
and it's like, fuck you guys.
You know what I say to that?
You know what I mean? Fuck you
Go
guys.
watch the movie A Time to Kill.
That's
what I feel. That's how I feel about that. I'm
I
Samuel
like that.
Jackson in a fucking closet with the AR. Like, okay, we'll move on. I'll move on, motherfucker. Like, I'll show you how I move on.
How about this? How about this? Go sit with the person who was raped.
Yeah, or their families.
And look them in the eye
and tell them
say,
to move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Our economy is strong.
It's such a slap in the face.
Fucking hate it.
It's such a slap in the face.
Whatever.
And honestly, it's like if humanity could agree on one thing, it would be protect the kids.
I know.
Like, if you could agree on, if everyone could like unilaterally be like, you know what, maybe we should like protect the youth of the world. Maybe that would be something we could all be like, yeah, let's do that, and move on. Fuck you.
I get a little bit of why Musk like moved on from the the Doge thing, and I actually get why Bongino has moved on too, is because they couldn't get anything done, and they got so frustrated. They couldn't get anything.
There's no
done.
results,
and so they got more frustrated, and they decided that what they were doing is more beneficial than what they were doing inside the government.
Yeah, you can actually affect more change. You can actually do anything.
Even his podcast is more effective than he was
the U.S. government
behind Patel.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, the Pentagon hasn't passed an audit in the last 8 audits.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, the U.S. government is not effective at fucking solving problems.
And then another thing I'm fucking mad about. I'm on a mad roll, dude.
Let them have it.
Is then people then go, oh yeah, conspiracy theorists are the problem.
Oh, fuck you guys.
If anything, we've learned that all of these things are coming true.
Yes.
All the things that we were conspiracizing about.
So stop turning that word into a derogatory term and instead be like, hey, maybe we should hold people accountable for their fucking actions. I
know. I'm like
fucking embarrassing. That's what it is embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Have some sort of moral fiber of doing the right thing.
This is why it's really good that there's no superpowers. I would be like vigilant. I would be fucking shit up. Like there'd be like people splatters all over the fucking. Oh, it'd be bad.
Okay, so but in regards to Trump, the files do spotlight Steve Bannon.
Yes,
and Steve Bannon was Trump's former chief strategist, who had a very strange relationship with Epstein. Among the newly public items is a nearly 2-hour interview that Bannon conducted with Epstein. It is something that I would recommend watching.
You watched the whole thing?
I watched about 40 minutes of it, 45 minutes of it. And it's actually kind of difficult to find the full 2-hour from start to finish. It's usually just clips.
Yeah.
But Bannon is asking really rough questions.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's like, so
he's like, you're
a pedophile.
You're a convicted sex. You're a sex
yes.
offender, right? He's like, you're like the highest degree of sex offender, aren't you?
I didn't watch this. So then what? How's he acting? What did he say?
Epstein's
very like
he's very terrifying. It's like super sociopath. Like,
oh wow.
He's like, well, it's not. He's like jovial. I'm like,
he smiles about it. He laughs about it, and he's kind of like
it's
got
gross.
a little smirk.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
and he's like, it was a low grade one. Yeah. No big deal. But I mean, let's talk about it. And then he kind of
tries to like do the old weaveroo.
The strangest thing that I got out of I was listening or watching the interview was he said that Clinton was the major cause of the 2008 financial decline.
Clinton?
Yeah. He said Clinton was the cause. And I found that strange because I thought also that was his tight homie.
Wow.
Clinton. Right? With all the he's got a painting of him,
but it's also
all the
like,
photos with him. So maybe there was a falling out.
But it's so like that's such a random communication. Like you're a pedophile, right? The Clinton was like, like the financial crisis. I'm like, also wasn't that like fucking Bear Stearns and fucking all these things that they were all like pretty much giving out loans to crackheads for like $1 million homes.
Yeah.
And like obviously you're on like a tightrope on this fucking financial crisis, and the writing was on the wall. I've watched many movies. There's a movie called Margin Call.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty
really good. And there's also The Big Short. Fucking fantastic.
One, yeah.
But it gives a pretty good picture of what they were doing and how they were packaging these loans.
Mm-hmm.
And it was bound to fail. It's eventually going to fail.
Yeah.
And strangely enough, Clinton was the last president to balance the deficit.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was one of the first years where we made more than we
actually
spent.
made money. Yeah,
it was in the late 90s. Anyways, I don't know how it all. Some people say though that the interview was an attempt to rehabilitate his image.
Yeah,
right. Oh, it was like a PR stuff.
Yeah, so it was like kind of like he was like, okay, ask me the hard questions. And then I have the answers for those.
We do the old
and I'm gonna justify them, and I'm gonna make it so like everybody understands, like everything is fine.
I can
you
see
know
that.
what I mean?
I can see that.
So I don't know, but it was like possible.
It was a planned presser.
Yeah. And maybe, and just so everybody knows, we're not gonna touch a lot on the Pizzagate stuff. But we are putting together an episode on that, and then as
Pizzagate update,
an update,
Pizzagate update,
and as part of that, we'll watch the full Bannon video, and
okay, good, yeah,
we'll plug that in a little bit, like okay, I don't know,
yeah, I gotta get caught up with that, and we got a bunch of emails that we can.
Oh my God!
Look into and read out.
Jesus Christ! It'll probably be like an hour of just reading the fucking emails.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also worth noting, though, that Trump himself, as president, signed the very law that forced the records to be opened. So in November of 2025,
that is good
Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, which Trump signed, giving the Department of Justice a 30-day deadline to disclose all Epstein-related files. So that deadline then was pushed a little bit, and then that's where we are today.
Classic fucking FBI fucking
Government's gonna shut down.
Yes.
You got a 30-day extension.
But so that's just a point to be made, which is that he signed off on it, and that's why we have what we have today.
Okay.
You know, just as an
so
FYI.
without that, we wouldn't be talking that he's in him.
Yeah. So obviously, also, if there was something that he knew was incriminating, he wouldn't have signed off on it. Or would you? If you knew that there was something incriminating about yourself?
I don't
He's
think
already
so.
elected. You're already elected.
But you can still get impeached.
Yeah.
And that's a stain on your the old reputation there.
And anything to do with minors, there's no statute.
Oh no, there's
of
zero
limitations.
statute. No.
So it's just it could be 30 years ago.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
There's no like reprieve.
Yeah. All right, and then the last segment that we're gonna do on this episode is just the strangeness of his email writing.
Dude, God, this fucking guy. Dude.
He's a strange emailer.
Just a weird.
There's one other guy. I don't know if you guys heard of the doctor.
Oh yes, yes. You kept sending us the shit. You kept sending us the reels. You kept sending us the reels.
Like some nasty. So he's like a pretty well known, respected. I think he's like a functional doctor or something like that.
Like he's selling like the no seed oil shit.
Exactly.
Fucking,
like he's very like in that crowd, you know.
Yeah.
But and then he's married. He's got kids. He's got girls.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of emails with him back and forth with Epstein,
and he's like elated. Oh, we're besties.
Yeah,
it's like fucking weird.
Exclamation marks.
Oh, dude, multiple exclams.
Like one of the. I mean, there's obviously so many, but one of the raunchier like emails that have gone out there is from him, where he's talking about, oh yeah, yes indeed, like pussy is not, or pussy is low carb or some shit like that. Like it's just like just.
God.
Anyways, so he was another one that.
Oh
God. Barf.
Oh, dude, I'm like blushing.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean,
So,
it is.
he cannot.
I'm not like denying it.
He cannot fucking walk this back. There's no getting out of this.
I'm like, sweetheart, I'm on the Atkins diet. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Is that true? Is that what it said?
That's what it said.
Dude, he's in a bunch of shit.
And then there's another one where he's like, I can't wait to go back to, party with you or some shit like that.
Dude, he was like, you were like, I had such an amazing time. It's like,
and then there's a whole bunch of other emails where he's trying to like hook up with him every time he gets to New York, and
he was like, he was a dangler.
Yeah,
he was dangling.
So he of course had to step down, and he even put out a whole apology video. Like, what the fuck are you going to say? He's like, oh, unfortunately, like, this came to light. Blah, blah. Yeah, motherfucker, now you're sorry.
Yeah. It's just so funny. Everyone's always sorry when they're caught.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you in a group chat anywhere where you would be embarrassed if the chat came to light?
Oh, 100%.
You mean like our Instagram DMs?
Oh, dude, I'm in like 7. There wouldn't be charges, but they'd be like, Sean's racist.
Yeah, exactly. There's some
he's
that I'm
black and he's racist.
There's some that I'm racist. There's some that I'm fucking like.
No.
I would not be portrayed in a great light. If my
especially out of context.
It's so out of.
Like, no, meaning
in context.
Meaning if
in context, I'm pretty fucking asshole.
What if like one of your homies like decides to like
just leak it?
Yeah,
no.
This would be actually like rat.
No. Here's actually
he's fucked.
Here's
well, they're
actually
fucked. They're fucked too. It's like so.
Here's actually an example that I mean, they're I'm not saying it's impossible, but there's a possibility if the show blew up extremely large, like. Top 5 podcasts on planet Earth.
I'd probably have to delete.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, every person in this podcast, Jorge is scrutinized, Eric's scrutinized, you're scrutinized. It's you know what I mean? You get there's a possibility of
the thing is like
snapshots of some screenshot of you saying something that's like
no,
fucked
but like
up
I've never like done any like criminal activities or even talked about like doing criminal activities.
It's more like probably a bad joke.
Just like bad jokes. Like I'm an asshole. Like people would be like, God, this guy's a dick.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like you could release everything on my phone and everything. There would be no criminal action.
It'd just be like
It'd just be bad PR. It would just be bad PR. There'd be no like, oh, like he's gonna go to jail. It'd just be like, God, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
If anybody's tanking our podcast, it's Sean.
Yeah.
Probably. It's probably. I'll probably tank like my black cred. For sure.
God.
My mom would not be happy. Pussy is indeed low carb. My God. Oh my God. Dude.
And so with the Dr. Peter Attia, in another email, Attia gushed that he goes into withdrawals if he doesn't see Epstein, hinting at how intoxicated he was with the world.
Oh my God. This guy sucks.
I know.
Fuck this guy.
One of the most bizarre parts of the Epstein habitual use of a single word in his emails is the word whoops.
Oh.
Whoops. Why were you? Who's ever emailed whoops? Whoopsies.
So the word whoops is displayed in 400 different emails.
How many whoopsies are you making?
And it's often in response to dark or alarming news. In one exchange, a redacted associate literally gives Epstein permission to kill someone who had lied to them both. Epstein simply replies, whoops.
That must be a code word. Maybe like whoops is like code word.
Green light.
Yeah, it's exactly like activate.
Yeah.
Like fucking whoops.
Additionally,
Whoops, he fucked up. Oh well.
Additionally, he heard of a rape of a young woman, and his reply was, whoops.
That's the what?
Man, that's not very surprising from him, I guess.
But I mean, like, how tone deaf is that? Like, oh, she was right. Whoops.
In 2012, when Mary Kennedy, which is the wife of RFK Jr., the original, the previous wife, when she had been found dead from suicide, Epstein answered the email, whoops.
Okay, this has got to be This has got to be, dude. This has got to be some like fucking
insanity.
Manchurian Candidate activate word. Fucking whoops.
Isn't that weird?
That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Maybe it's some sort of like acronym. Like whoops means something else. Like,
or just he's fucking shallow.
Or he's just a psycho,
Yeah,
right?
he's just
That's
what it is.
Actual psychopath.
That's what it is.
Or
no
maybe,
empathy.
yeah, maybe it's not
like,
shallow.
Nothing,
maybe it's whatever the word.
It's fucking psycho.
Insane. He's psycho. Yeah. They said no empathy. Like literally, he's like he's the type of dude who like tortures animals. Like, oh, I want to see what they look like on the inside. Whoops. Whoopsies. I just killed this raccoon. Whoops.
In May 2016, Epstein received an email from a woman named Margarita with an unusual proposition. And I quote, "Do you still need a fake wife?" She went on to say she'd found a Russian woman who was Jewish and trustworthy and looking for a job, presumably suggesting this woman could pose as Epstein's wife if needed. It reads kind of like a spy novel, but it's in his inbox.
I mean, there's the whole thing about Epstein, being linked with Mossad and being like some sort of fucking. I mean, granted,
I know
if you really think about it, we talked about what's the British dude? What the fuck's his name? Pantalone?
The Mandelson.
Yeah. Mandelson was leaking fucking intel on the British government to him. Like, obviously, he's hooked up with the ex-presidents. Like, he's probably getting elite level intel. And he's got elite level dirt. True. Elite level dirt on him.
Yeah.
So they got to keep feeding it, or that gets exposed. I mean, it fucking checks out. Like, it actually checks out.
Also, we did, I think we did 4 episodes, right? On Epstein?
I think it was 3.
It was three episodes. But if you go back, we talked about Maxwell and her dad's connection to the Mossad and
right?
That whole thing.
And then there was even the thing, and you posted one, and I felt like such a idiot because I kept calling him Lex Wexner. It's Les Wexner.
Yeah,
I know. I heard it and I'm like, God, I'm so down. No wonder people hate me so much. I'm like, this makes total sense. I actually understand.
It makes sense.
Damn it.
It's all coming
I'm
together.
So dumb.
I deserve the 1
I
star.
know, dude. I literally heard it. I'm like, oh, this is why people hate me.
Longtime Epstein associate Peggy Siegel, a New York socialite and publicist, has already faced backlash for cozying up to him. But some of her emails in this batch are so bizarre, they bear mention. In one 2009 note about her upcoming trip to Kenya, Siegel says that she could bring a little baby back for you.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And then she asks, boys or girls?
No. This is so upsetting.
The flippant reference to and then she also said, so Madonna.
What the fuck does that mean?
So that reference was Madonna is famous for adopting children in Africa.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like, so you want a Madonna move, I guess.
I see.
You know, I'm trying to fucking understand.
Yeah, I'm trying to piece it together.
In another email, Siegel boasts about plans to take a fake anthropological photos in Africa in mud huts and pretend she crashed the winter White House by posing with President Obama's relatives.
Fuck.
So like you get the
it's
racial
like,
connotations.
Yeah.
No, you see like
we're all
Obama-
about this.
Well, no, also she's saying it's a racist joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Saying I'm with the Obama's relatives in Africa.
In the hut.
In the huts.
Oh, God.
You see what I mean? Is it? Yeah.
Classless.
Yeah.
That's like level 1 compared to our chats.
Oh, yeah.
Christ,
100%. People will be like, Sean is a criminal. Like, not doing criminal activity, just criminal communication.
Among Epstein's international connections was Sultan bin Sulayman, a billionaire from the UAE. In a charming 2013 email, I'm going to say the Sultan, he said to Epstein, the Moldavian is not as attractive as the picture. Luckily, the Ukrainian is very beautiful. This exchange, included in the files, is a crude reminder of how Epstein circles often talked about women as commodities, and this is with a sultan.
Well, I mean,
how his tentacles are far-reaching.
I mean, how do you even get a message into a sultan? Hey, brother, how do I meet a sultan? I'm trying to find out how.
Sultan at hotmail.com.
Hotmail.
I don't fucking know. You know
What? Sultan at Hotmail.
Oh fuck. What's crazy too is that people came to him for advice on like world affairs and finance. Some messages,
But homie never graduated college. Somehow was a teacher.
And even science. The day after Donald Trump won the 2016 election, one acquaintance wrote to Epstein, and it's quote, "Dear Jeffrey, you are so intelligent and powerful of a man. Please tell me what's going on and what's going to happen with Europe and Eastern Europe."
Oh my God, this is such a sycophant.
His only
You're so intelligent and powerful. Please help me.
His reply was, "It's okay."
What? I thought it was probably going to be like, whoops. Yeah. That's going to be like a little whoopsie.
Extremely renowned scientists from Harvard and Yale, Martin Nowick and David Goldnitter, engaged in Epstein in emails in a discussion about time travel.
I'm literally convinced Epstein is literally just like a dude, with no redeeming qualities or genius or anything, and it's like people just believed what he said for some reason.
Epstein sometimes would reply with bizarre physics, saying, quote, "New experiments allow time travel to the past." But he complained that time as a concept is not a satisfying concept to Jews.
To Jews? What does that even mean? I don't even understand. What does that have to do? Is this
It's almost like he wanted to be a deep thinker and wanted to be,
but he just couldn't.
Yes.
What does that even mean?
It's
like me saying you're like, oh, Sean, what about wormholes? I'm like, yeah, wormholes are crazy in concept, but black people love chicken. And I'm like, what? I don't understand. What are you talking about? Doesn't even make any sense.
And then there's some that are a little rough, and so just a heads up, right? In August 2009, email Epstein chastised one of his female masseuses for not paying him enough attention, and I quote, "It would be nice if, when I asked you to rub my head or my feet, you actually did it for more than 10 minutes without thinking about something else." She replied with saying, "I thought I did. Sorry, my new boobs must have distracted me."
My new boobs? What the fuck? It sounds like a sitcom.
In another email, Epstein seems to reference violent pornography. He inquires to a woman that's redacted, quote, "Where are you? Are you okay? I loved the torture video."
Ugh. Barf.
Damn.
I loved the anyone who would ever say that deserves to die. I'm sorry. You love the torture video? You got to go. Yeah. You're fucking dunzo. Like,
another graphic example was from 2015, and it involves a young woman who emailed Epstein apologizing for being inexperienced in sex. The woman, who the identity was redacted, wrote, and I quote, "As you know, I am a virgin, so I know nothing about sexual life. You are attractive for me, and that's why I told you. Why not? Smiley face." Epstein's response was blunt. He said, "Take a selfie of your pussy and send."
Jesus Christ. Wow. I told you I was a virgin. Take a selfie of your pussy. Take a selfie of your low carb pussy right now.
Jesus Christ.
It's so intense.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever said anything remotely that forward to anyone.
You know,
not even my wife.
And, you know, and the upsetting about the part about the last one is we don't know if she was underage.
Oh, I know. God damn
but
it.
she's a virgin. So odds are that
it's
given
the
his
younger
trafficking
yeah,
history.
giving his like
And this
it's
is
almost like she's like perpetuative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
like,
She's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
sorry,
crazy.
yeah.
Well, I mean, look at all these
So
people.
strange.
They're all sycophants. It's like that one. You're so smart and strong and amazing and perfect.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I mean, we're gonna do a lot more on this because obviously this is one of the major stories that's going on.
Because we got 3 million files to go through.
Yes.
Christ.
No, and every week is going to be a new
Yeah.
revelation or
Of course.
whatever that
Probably
we have
for
to
fucking
do.
the next year.
Mm-hmm. Also, one that we didn't go over and we're going to go over it later on. I know we're going to get shit for this is the Bill Gates one. We did touch on it a little bit, but the actual email of him saying that, yeah, basically,
and his ex-wife, I think,
yes,
pretty much being like,
Melania.
interview.
Yeah. But the fact is, there's just so much content that we have to organize it in a way that, you know,
is palatable to the community.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. I mean, that's the episode, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you make of this? These so far? Has this changed anything for you? Has this made you just madder, or like
It's
where?
definitely
Like, give me
matter.
a conclusion of.
Yeah, definitely matter.
Yeah.
You know, like
just-
it's just stirring up so much of the same shit, but like more. You know,
Dude, what I feel like, honestly, I feel like we'll look back on this, and this will really be like I feel like a turning point in the distrust and the understanding of how fucked our political system is. And I mean, this,
Especially if they don't do anything.
well, they're not
they're
doing
not
anything.
going to do anything.
They're not, they haven't done anything. What have they done? They haven't done shit.
Enough pitchforks come out.
I don't know.
Dude,
No.
nothing is
I
gonna
hope.
and see that, and that's my point, is like this is gonna be like where people finally realize like they don't give a fuck. They don't actually care.
Mm-hmm.
Like all they care about is maintaining the same fucking
Status quo,
like power paradigm that they have of like, oh, okay, we're the fucking lifeblood of their organization, and they're sucking the fucking life out of us, and they need to keep it that way because otherwise you can't do all your sketch shit. There's a very, it's very apparent that
Yeah.
that this goes so high and so many key people are involved that they can't. There will be no justice. We'll get no justice, and all we have is the court of public opinion.
Yeah,
and
I like that.
And I'm happy that at least something got released so that people can be like, fuck these people.
Yeah.
And everyone involved. Like, fuck everybody. Fuck them all. Oh, cool. Whatever. You didn't do anything bad. Doesn't matter. Fuck you. Like you know, like you are the company you keep. You know? Yeah. And that's what it is. And I hope it gets to the point where we can actually have public servants who really give a shit about their constituents and about the people they serve. And, you know, I think that's like the dream. And I think that's what it used to be. And it was like great, you know, for a time. And now it's just like, we've got big guns and you can't do shit. You can't fuck with us. But it's like, what about us?
Yeah.
What about us? Like, are you kidding me? Like we pay trillions of dollars a year in taxes to get fucking ass fucked by our government. Like, no, I'm so sick of it. I'm so done.
Yeah.
I don't have a better solution. It's not like I'm saying like I have some like fucking master plan. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it just sucks. I'm so sick of it.
But you just need people with moral fiber in the situations of making the decisions.
People with fucking a conscience.
Yeah.
How can you can you consciously take money from a donor and do what they say, and you know it's not in the best interests of the people that you serve, but you do it because, like, well, I can't get elected without their money.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just do what they say. Like, fuck you.
Or
like, fuck you.
Or you kick it down the road. Meaning, for example, our deficit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a never ending.
It's infinity.
It's your daughter's problem.
Yep.
100%. You know? Like, because imagine if your finances were the U.S. government,
right, and you just rack up a whole bunch
you
of
were
debt,
just printing, or you were just never ending spending more than you're making.
Dude, it's literally. Yes. I mean, I might as well balance the fucking U.S. government's checkbook. I mean, like, I'm not doing a much better job.
That's right. Well, I hope there's more that comes out.
I think it was just a bunch of. Kind of touched on this a little bit earlier, but just they're trying to get closure by releasing everything that they say this is like the final, this is everything.
And also everything.
So this is everything.
And then they're like, move on.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this is the closure. But there is no closure and everybody's still pissed. Everybody wants like justice.
Yeah.
And we're not getting it. So I don't think it's going away. There's actually a website that came out, by the way, if you guys want to check it out. I think it's jmail.world or something like this, where somebody like recreated a Gmail of all these Epstein emails, and so you can go through it and look at it, like all the replies.
Timeline.
Yeah, you can like search on
email.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting, but you know, I just think that we're not getting any justice. I think it's just.
Well, I think his I don't know. I think Sean brought it up earlier, but I think it's probably the best point, which is when we know this for a fact, there were over 100 cameras.
There were so many cameras everywhere. And magically there's no footage. I don't know. We don't see anything. We don't have any of this footage.
Right. So there's maybe a couple images or videos from his phone of him like dancing around, jumping in a pool and being all creepy and all that sort of thing. But where's the video footage?
Where's the evidence?
From the house camera.
From the house
all the house
property
the
cameras,
island.
let's say.
Yeah.
Dude, the island cameras, his New York house cameras, his fucking Palm Springs house cameras. Like there's cameras everywhere.
I think that's. I think
everybody
is the
feels
stuff
he's not the only one that trafficked and took advantage of and abused, you know, especially underage girls. But where's everybody else in this? Like he's the only one that's ever gotten
And I truly believe that he was like in cahoots with Mossad, because people don't realize, and like, there's a reason, and the real reason why America is like jerking Israel off so hard is because they have the single best intelligence agency on earth. They have the ability, and there's a really cool dude. He's been on Sean Ryan a couple times, and he talks about, so the Israeli Mossad have it's called Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
So they can literally gain access to your phone without, most of the times when people, like if the hackers or whatever, like they need to gain access to your shit, you have to prompt it somehow. Like you answer, like you open a text message, or you open an email, you click a link, anything like that.
Yeah,
like you have to have some sort of human interaction. Pegasus does not need interaction. It doesn't need you to unlock your phone. It doesn't need you to do anything. They're in your shit,
and they can access your camera,
full
your microphone,
to everything,
your GPS.
They're like literally full access to all of your shit, and it's just, and that's the only thing that makes sense. Because, like, look, I have no problem. I've been to Israel. It's a beautiful country. The people are fucking amazing. It's unbelievable. I'm talking about it from a government perspective.
Because you can say that about pretty much any government.
Of course.
U.S., Mexico,
it's
everybody,
all fucked.
they're
all
all
governments
got,
are fucked. All governments are fucked. It's nothing to do with the people. The people are great.
Yeah.
But there's no reason why we should be this perpetuative to a government. Israel doesn't have any sort of it's not like they have like all the lithium mines on Earth or in Israel. Like they don't. Yeah. There's like no specific like point of value that they're providing anybody, because the country's so small. It's you can drive across Israel in 3 hours. I've did it. I've driven across the country. Like it's tiny. So like why? And it's that I think that they have. That's like their secret sauce is like, we have everything.
Yeah.
We fucking know everything. Yeah. We have all of your shit, all your dirty secrets. We have it all. We have everything. Yeah. So you have to be like, oh, fucking, oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So I think there is an aspect of he was probably in cahoots with these intelligence agencies who are notoriously assholes. They're all the intelligence agencies are the worst. They're the fucking worst.
Yeah.
So I think there's something there for sure.
Okay. Well, one of our next episodes coming up is Pizzagate expanded.
Yeah, like update.
Yeah, and with the new
expanded. I like that.
expanded Pizzagate.
I don't know. You know, because a lot more has come out about Pizzagate, and so that's going to be an episode coming up. There are 900 references to pizza in the emails.
Yeah, and when you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars, now you're eating fucking pizza every Tuesday.
I know.
Like,
and you know. Yeah, how many people are eating that much pizza?
Nobody. I don't know. Fucking poor. I don't even eat that much pizza.
I'm super into it, you know. But I love pizza, but you know, can't.
I'm not texting the homies pizza. I've never sent Eric an email saying you want you got to have the pizza, brother. You got to try the pizza.
Yeah, but I do maintain that I think the videos. I don't think everything's been released until the videos are released.
They'll never get
released. All the videos are not released? Oh, you're talking about like the home camera.
Yeah.
They'll never get released.
I think that's if somebody was like,
yeah,
is everything released?
Yeah.
They'll never get released.
I think that's
why not?
Why?
They're deleted. Somebody went in.
Somebody went and fucking nuked them all.
Nuked them.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
For sure.
100 fucking percent.
So it's not like they're holding back.
No, they don't exist.
Yeah.
No.
Same reason why they fucking deleted the files on the fucking moon landing.
I'm just.
Oh, we don't need this anymore.
I'm just hoping. I'm hoping there's somebody though that has like some house-made.
Nope.
Or somebody that has some file still, like something.
No,
you know?
No one has anything.
I hope so.
It's unfortunate they don't.
But to wrap this up, so there will be more. Reporters are still digging through the 3 million pages of material. New names may yet emerge from the redactions because I think eventually that will be the next step.
Yeah, it's unredacting it.
Unredacting everything. One takeaway is clear, though. Jeffrey Epstein did not operate in a vacuum, meaning he was embedded in elite circles, and many in those circles either looked the other way or enjoyed the perks.
They enjoyed the perks.
Yeah.
For sure.
And as more findings surface, society will have to wrestle with these questions about complicity, accountability, and how somebody like fucking Epstein was able to flourish for so long.
Dude, it's just like, I'm just like pissed off.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
So that's the episode. We'll catch you guys next time when we do Pizzagate Expanded and when we do further episodes on this. Hope you guys have a good night.
Yeah, and hopefully fucking you can just Enjoy your families. Fucking Jesus. It's just such an upsetting topic. It's like I'm so I just infuriated. Anyways.
But keep on sharing it. Like share the things. Share meaning get your I don't want to say get your pitchforks out, but like
that's what I'm saying. I'm like get your fucking get your straps ready.
Get loud about it and demand it, and you never know.
They work for us.
Yeah, you never know.